of the Wayans brothers.
This might be just an outtake. Okay.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma.
Good morning.
Good morning. Ooh, ouch, that was hot.
Good morning, world. Good morning. Oh my God. Good morning, Sandra Hill Wilson.
Hi, Sandra.
Happy
Good morning.
Tuesday to you too. And I had to, I'm having to sip extra cayenne pepper today in my orange juice. Tina.
Yes. Oh, wait a minute. I got to tell them that the Taylor Tilton show is sponsored by Christie Taylor Consulting and the Podcast Center. Now, Tina. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Well, first of all, Sandra Hill says she meant to tell us that she loves the intro song. See? That's
that
right.
That whole minute and a half, that thing eating up all my life.
I'm just getting it subconsciously in our minds that we're going after the commas. We're going after comma, at least 3 commas. At least 3.
Or a few zeros, because you can put a 0 behind my daughter's age, then she'll be 20, 30, 40. Ooh. I'm like, is this song over yet?
Oh,
Olivia's 40 years old.
Wait a minute. First of all, I thank you, Sandra Hill Wilson, for saying how you love the intro song.
I'm just saying it's long.
But it gives me time to set things, like I'm cooking oatmeal this morning. I had to sip on extra cayenne peppered orange juice because I woke up when you woke up this morning. Yeah.
Oh, you were up at 4?
Mm-hmm.
What? Wait a minute. Why?
Nature called.
Okay, that's a good reason.
Nature called, and then I couldn't fall back to sleep because I was like, oh my God, the heat's too high. Didn't have the ceiling fan on to kind of give me some circulation. So then I went into, that mentholatum on your face, trying to drink orange juice to kind of and then next thing I know, it's 5 o'clock in the morning.
Well, that's your fault because the heat should not have been on. It was 66 degrees at 4 a.m. when I woke up. So the heat was not on.
That is the reason why it was hot in here, because I went to sleep and the heat was on. But apparently it was. So I got to loving on myself in the middle of the morning. And then I said, well, I could do some lying in bed with the lights off.
Feels good, don't it, babe? I know. I'm sorry. I'm listening.
You mess up. Well, you mess up when you grab those smart devices. I'm just saying you mess up when you do that, because I get to creating stuff on Canva or reading news, but not really deep news. I have to say that I'm very selective. I don't like to read. I like to find those off the beaten path type stuff. Like even preparing for today, show prep, prepping for the fact that this is Black History Month and we're Black and we proud.
Yes, we are. And we are, cooking right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
You cooking or Sam's cooking?
No. Sam has already cooked. He made us a delicious breakfast, but I am preparing supper right now.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah. My house smells really good. I'll tell
Oh
you what
wow.
we have. We have turkey necks.
Ooh.
We have greens, and we have sweet potatoes.
Oh. So,
All at 9 a.m. So the house is full
trying to
of them.
figure, at 9 a.m. we have dinner.
No. I just cook dinner because we're working people. So when we get home, all we have to do is heat it up. So
Wow.
being the good wife that I am, sometimes, no, seriously, sometimes I do cook. I do cook early in the morning. Hey, you're fortunate I didn't cook at 4 because typically it would be done by now. Like, oh Lord, Tina is
Whoa.
awake and down there cooking dinner already. You'll smell fried chicken or some kind of spaghetti early in the morning, 5 a.m. Everybody like, Lord, she up cooking. Yeah,
Wow.
I'm up cooking.
Well, first of all, because this is the last Taylor Tilton Tuesday of February, Black History Month 2022, I'm going to tie everything we talk about to our history. So you are following in the steps of our ancestors who were up early cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So,
Yes, they
hey,
did. What you said?
honey, you are making them proud this morning.
Come on, Christy, join the crowd. Next
Well,
time, stay off of that smart device and get in there and whoop you up something. And then you know what? You still may find love if you do that, girl.
Ooh,
They said, what they say? Look at me, I'm saying,
a
what did they say? What
a
they
way to a man's heart is
say?
through
Yeah,
his
right there,
stomach.
right there.
That's what they told us growing up. They told us that. They told us.
That's
Try
it.
it.
So, girl, go and try it.
I need to try it so I can find out that it's true.
Yeah.
Something, I'm going to do that. This is still
Yeah.
Love Month. And yet, as we wrap this up, because we've had so many things we talked about this month, we talked about how love is definitely on the menu, and her turkey necks and turkey wings and greens and
Turkey necks,
turkey
greens,
necks
and sweet potatoes.
and sweet potatoes is definitely
Yes.
on the menu for the day as well,
Yes, it
which
is.
is a tribute to our ancestors who cooked those very meals, those very delicious, scrumptious soul food for the soul.
Just say that again.
Oh my
Yes.
God. Well, I'm
But see,
cooking oatmeal this morning, and I know I grew up on some good oatmeal in the country, in Tipton County. Now, of course, we also really grew up on them grits. Oh my God.
oh
Those-
yeah, that's what I had this morning. Grits. I pulled me a Jill Scott today.
Did
And
you?
then,
And some
yeah,
eggs. Oh my
eggs.
goodness.
They were not organic. They were from Kroger. But
That's something. I'm not gonna hate no more on the non-organic eggs in the world,
good.
because for all I know, they could be at the same plant saying these are organic eggs and slapping
That's
them on
right.
there, and they're pulling them from the same one, the cartons they're putting in yours. Unless I'm going to the country and seeing that hen lay those eggs, I don't know what's real anymore. I don't know.
Yep, you are
I
absolutely
call
right
upon
about
the
that.
ancestors to tell me where are my fresh eggs.
Is it live or is it Memorex? That's a good question right there.
But let me tell you something. Speaking about our Black history when it comes to cuisine, growing up in Tipton County, and I remind you, you say, ain't
That's Mississippi. That's
I'm from
Mississippi.
Mississippi. Well, my
Yeah.
peoples are from Mississippi, even though I was born in Washington, D.C. But when we moved from D.C. to Tipton County, which is up near Covington, north of Memphis, I remember, first of all, my uncles married, had 8 children. Mom had her 3, but everybody had, large families. And when they would cook, it was like cooking for Thanksgiving, Christmas, like holidays, because there was so many people. And you were assigned a task. Were you ever assigned a task in the kitchen?
No, we had Lucky Charms.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, God.
I don't know nothing about what you're talking about.
Well, I'll say more importantly, whether it was school days, but more particularly on the weekend when you would have these big Southern breakfasts.
On the weekend, you really taking it far.
On home cooked breakfasts, and you would be assigned a task. And oftentimes, okay, number one,
That's
they would trust me.
y'all. That's Mississippi.
Check this out. Me and one of my cousins, guy cousins, I think it was Greg, we were allowed to help with the homemade biscuits. So I probably, if I go in that kitchen and first of all, go to the grocery store and buy the ingredients, I probably can whip up some really good, tasty, flaky homemade biscuits. Now I know I'm still the queen of cornbread. If you ever want to test me, I'll come to you.
For real? Oh, that's the only thing I'm missing.
Oh, yeah.
And I can't cook that.
Yeah.
I was just telling my sister, I said, we need to get some lessons on some cornbread.
Oh, I know how to cook cornbread to the point that when years later, so really they trusted me with the baking. You know, wasn't no stovetop stuff. You know, I could whip up the stuff. But wait a minute, hold on.
Don't you hate on that stovetop? I got 2 boxes of it.
Wait a minute.
In the cabinet.
Wait a minute. The thing is, when it came to cooking biscuits, and for those who know how to really get that flour, and yes, they use lard a lot of times, Crisco more specifically, shortening, and you had to really work your hand, put that water in, that baking powder, and you know, whatever. Okay, I got to just verify my facts because it's been a nice little minute. But girl, the part that I loved was when you would dust the counter with the dry flour. Then you would knead it, and you had to keep dusting the counter so that the dough wouldn't stick to the counter. I thought that was so amazing.
I wish I would. I can see my mama now. Did y'all spill that Johnson & Johnson baby powder? Pick that up.
But no, wait a minute. It was that unbleached flour.
I don't care, bleached or not. Did y'all do that?
Hold on. Wait a minute. Tina. And then who had a rolling pin? Nobody had a rolling pin. You took them long Tupperware cups.
You went back for real.
It's Black history. Nobody had them rolling pins, baby, but you had those tall,
pink, Lord,
turquoise, orange-looking Tupperware cups, and you would get to roll in that dough.
Now I do remember those. I remember seeing those.
And then it had a double purpose to it.
There's more. Oh my.
Because then after you roll it out, because you couldn't get them too flat. Oh my God. I remember one time we put them too flat and we almost got a whooping. No, you still got to make sure that the dough is at a certain height, even though it's going to rise. But after it, then that Tupperware cup turns from a rolling pin into a cutter. Because then you just whoop and you shoot with the top. Girl, you would put that cup on there and swirl it around, had enough flour, girl, and then you would have that old. How come everybody had the old? Did anybody buy new baking sheets? Did anybody? How come everybody's baking sheet look like?
No, did anybody bake? That's the first question. Did anybody bake besides Christie and her family? Question number one. Because see, when you did all that, my job was to, hey, Tina, breakfast ready. Oh, and I just stretched and got out of bed and ate. That was my job. If it wasn't Lucky Charms.
Oh my God. No, sweetie. We had to lather that Crisco on that beat up cookie sheet, whatever it had been. Then you nicely place the biscuits. And the thing is, you had to flip the biscuits. You had to make sure that you had the Crisco or the butter or whatever, because once we got older, we put the butter on there so that it would already be like basically on both sides.
I have to have a conversation with my mama. I've been cheated.
You've been cheated from the experience.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
Well, maybe that's the reason now. Look, Black history in effect. Maybe that's the reason why I'm traumatized with the kitchen, because it was an assembly line.
I see that now. Okay.
Because you had to literally be out the way. You had to be out the way. Because you know what I'm saying? Because see, the biscuit's going to take about 30 minutes to, 20 to 30, good 30 minutes to bake. So whoever had to be on bacon, ham, sausage, you know what I'm saying? Just get out the way, get out the way, get out the way.
What? Well, let me ask you this. Black history, Black rearing. How were you reared as a child? Because see, the children nowadays, I believe that they are reared totally and completely different.
Okay.
Differently, or whatever that word is. And I'm trying to tell you, and the respect is just not there.
It's because they are not, okay, Black history rearing was spare the rod, spoil the child. So we were not spoiled. I'll just say it like that. We say if you spare that rod, you're gonna.
You think this generation is spoiled?
So I was not spoiled. So that means they did not spare the rod or the switch, to be more specific. Now we went into that cityfied getting belts and electric cords. What's that about? No,
right.
Go out there and get you a switch.
Right. Right.
And you don't come back with the little bitty one.
Right. Oh no.
Hey, Mr. Henderson, good morning. Because because first of all, Tina, if you had to get up from your throne, which was your couch or easy chair, whatever, to go outside and get a switch to whoop a child, oh yeah, you coming back with half the tree.
I tell you. And let me ask you this: didn't your parents instill in you respect towards authority? That means any adult figure, honey.
Okay. Well, let me establish.
I got a story to tell you, but go ahead.
Establish something on this Black History Reflection Day because we're Black and we're proud. My mom,
we are proud, and not proud as in all the colors. Proud, just proud to be Black. One color, Black.
Yeah, one color. We proud of the
one color. One color. Just one color. I'm proud in that color. One color.
Well, one thing is, Mom had instilled from when we were infants, probably in the womb. That her voice, even though she was not a very loud, boisterous woman, that her tone. Did you hear me? Okay. The tone, not the volume, not the inappropriate language, derogatory words. No, the tone of her voice.
Oh, now sometimes they gotta go. Now sometimes
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying from the womb and from an infant, her tone, because Mom talked like this. And I remember years later when we were in high school, junior high, people were like, I know, we were in church and they're like, I know you all don't ever get
Don't talk about high school and their vocabulary, but go ahead.
Wait a minute. I'm saying that when we were of age and our friends were like, yo, we know you all don't get any whippings because Mother Taylor, because that's what they call her in church, Mother Taylor, she can't even yell. And we looked at each other. We looked at each other like Mom would whisper things like, I'll knock you through that wall. Do you hear me? She would almost whisper it like that rapper. Like that rapper be whispering the whisper song.
No, you didn't go yin yang twins on us. That's yin yang twins.
Mama would yin yang us like, I will knock you through that wall. Let me tell you, oftentimes she was talking to my older sister, but I was sitting there imagining my sister going through the wall, me going through the wall, and if Michael was making too much noise, we would all be through the. I mean, come on now, cartoons.
Oh, now, so you just were never in trouble, right? You were the good kid.
Well,
you said you just.
I would oftentimes get the fear of God from her yelling at my sister, and yelling means that she had to speak louder than her normal voice.
Oh, I see.
And pronounce her words and put that tone on there. The yin yang twins whisper it out.
Okay.
And here it is. But I did get I got a whooping 2 major times. Because my mom would just speak to me, and I was the child who would just cry. And sure enough, my brother and sister used to say that was my way of getting out of whoopings.
That must be a middle child thing. My sister did the same thing.
All you had to do was say, okay, because remember, Mom yin-yanging us, and she would say to me, Tina, I am so disappointed in you.
Yes. Those are the words I use for Olivia nowadays. And you know what she does? Stare at me like, okay, what's next? Oh, okay, that don't work. Oh, okay. Stay right there.
Okay, well.
Stay right there. That don't work nowadays, Christie Taylor. I think you need to borrow some kids.
Mama Dorothy, all she had to say, look at me and shake that head and say, I am so disappointed in you. Because I don't want to disappoint my mama. Okay, that's the mother's voice. That mother voice, honey, will cut to the core. If you know, but like I said, she had trained us. But then, house and never, 2 times I got a whooping, and they're both because of my brother.
Wow, both of them because of your brother.
Yeah, I gotta blame him.
So how did you get a whooping because of your brother? Let's hear about it. All right, y'all, get your violins out. Let's hear it, Christie.
Tina, I don't feel the belief in this. Okay. Well,
What happened? I mean, seriously, how do you get a whooping because something your brother did? Come on.
it wasn't something my brother did. Well, the second one was, well, okay. It was in reference to my brother, not something he did.
Okay.
All the trauma.
Oh, Lord, she's still traumatized.
Of those 2 big whoopings. Okay, we went
At
to
age 56 years old, that's all she can account for, you guys, are 2 big whoopings. Really?
I had a lot of those. I'm disappointed in you. I'm so disappointed in you. Good morning, Lavelle. Good morning.
No, don't y'all speak. Don't speak.
Good morning, Evangelist Dottie Briggs. Okay, the first time I got a whooping, for real whooping, with a switch. Remember I said we weren't in the belts and extension cords.
Right, we were not either.
Okay, but Mom made Brenda go get a switch because when we were in Tipton County, we were supposed to stay at the house. Now, mind you, oh God, you've been to the deep south. Ain't nothing to do but walk up and down the road. You know that, right? Ain't nothing but
Right.
Summertime. Okay, school out. You walk me down the road, looking at everybody wave at each other's house. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, come down to the road from the yard,
And my husband still does that. I said, baby, you're in Memphis. We don't do that here. Leave them folk alone.
That's right. You leave them folk alone.
That's exactly what I tell them. Leave them folk alone. You're not in Alabama. They do still do it in Alabama, and that's fine. When I see someone wave, I'll wave back. But just here, nah, you don't get a wave. You don't get a wave. You don't wave. We don't wave. Y'all don't act right. So I try to tell them, keep them safe. But anyway, proceed with your story.
Wait a minute. Evangelist Donnie Briggs said for her grandchildren, she had a switch vase. So I sent them to the vase to get, ooh, baby. She next level. Evangelist is next level. She said she had a switch vase. So you didn't even have to go outside no more.
That's funny.
Oh God, she had collected the switches. Oh God. I think that would have been more.
Were they kept in water, Evangelist? Did you keep them watered? That way the vine could bend real easily.
Right, stay supple. Well,
yeah, my mama said Tina had 2 timeout chairs, and I did. I broke one. I got too big, so I sat in another one, and I think I got too big for that one too.
Dale said, Tina Tilton, you're silly. Oh God. Okay, Daniel said, no, honey. Ooh, that mean they dry, baby. She said, no, honey, they not in the water. They not sitting.
They not in the water. Oh Lord, they dry. They gonna break. They gonna crack, Evangelist.
Oh well, not if she do it right. Okay,
but go ahead. Yeah, so you were waving and people were waving as you walked. Okay.
Yeah, my sister was the one that would always pretty much like, I gotta go somewhere. You know how she was more of a teenager when we made preteen. So they gotta go outside. They can't just sit up in the house. Okay, first of all. And then this time, for whatever reason, I wanted to be near my sister as opposed to staying in the house reading books or whatever I was doing, daydreaming. And my brother, who was about 3 years younger than me, we like stairs, 3, 4, 5 years, I decided to walk up the road with my sister, and I left Michael. We didn't leave him at our house. Now, remind you, in the country, our trailer was on our uncle's land. So
you said your what?
Our trailer. Mom had bought a trailer when we came to Tipton County that was on our
uncle's. You ain't never tell me that, Christie Taylor.
Oh God, girl, honey, I got trauma for the trailers too. But
you anyway, in a trailer.
Yeah, we had a trailer sitting beside our uncle's house. Yes, honey.
Was you in a park too?
No. Well, we did have a park in Millington, but I'll tell you.
Christie Taylor trailer park. Wow.
Honey,
who would ever thunk it?
Nobody, because I be acting like I ain't girl. Look,
I promise. That's what I'm saying. Who would ever thunk it? Now, me, South
no
Memphis, you
one
know
would have
what I'm
thunked the fact, and this is no, honestly, this is what happened. Okay, no one would have thunk it because actually we didn't leave him at our uncle's house. We left him at our granddaddy's house, which was a one-room shack with an outhouse and a well.
You ain't right. Y'all ain't right about that. Nothing ain't right about that.
We left him at granddaddy's house.
Everybody getting a whooping.
What you said?
Hey, she right. Your mama did right. Thank you, Mama Taylor. She did right. You can't leave that baby out there in no shack. Oh Lord, have mercy. Oh, that ain't funny. Poor Michael. Oh gosh, your poor brother.
Oh God. Now, first of all, I don't know why, to this day, why in the world he act like he was so traumatized, because granddaddy did have them good lemon cookies in the can with their little salt peppermint.
What?
Can.
Those Jackson lemon cookies?
Yeah, girl.
Ooh, yummy.
Lavelle said, Chrissy tells he said, you can talk. Right. Okay. Evangelist, I know. Look where he brought us from. What you said. Thank you, Lord. We're no longer in the outhouse. Okay. Said,
or the trailers or the parks.
Or the park. Hallelujah. That's right. We're not. He said, thunk it. Yeah, no, who would have thunk it? Yeah, baby.
Some of us never were, but it's okay.
From first generation, second generation sharecroppers from the dirty, honey. Do you hear me? Worked out.
I do hear you.
From the field, honey. What you said. Matter of fact, I have some. Okay, I know I'm getting off from the story, but the first time I got a whooping is because me and Brenda left Michael at granddaddy's house when we started walking up the road. Okay. And mama got there before we got back. And Michael probably, who's very fair, light-skinned, red bonish, probably was crying and act like he was, who knows how he did that. Well, Brenda got the whooping first, and then mama, she looked at me, and I guess because I was like, oh, I'm just gonna cry. I just want to cry first.
Oh Lord.
Because she disappointed in me. You know what I'm saying? But this
and it
time,
didn't work. Come on, Kennedy. And it didn't work, huh? Wow. Okay, but again, I say during your teen,
and this is something about raising children today. Tina Tilton.
Yes, I'm here. I hear you.
Did your parents ever say, if your friend's gonna do something, are you gonna do it too? Like when they say something?
Yes,
silly?
they did. Yes, they did.
I guess that's how my mom looked at it. Like, if I get into this following the leader, following my sister against my mom's instructions, so she beat it out of me early.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Did you ever get a whooping?
Welcome to my counseling session, Christie Taylor. How did that make you feel?
No,
you need counseling.
See, it goes back to authority. I honored her authority, which is what these kids today, these children, do not do.
Oh, now you can say that again. Something wrong with them. May I share a story with you?
Yes, you may.
So I am
celebration.
No, the Mazda. Yes. So again, sporadically, you and I both we go to these high schools and we sit in and fill in for people. So I was there at this high school last week, and those students, first of all, they don't know anything about Tina Tilton. Not nothing. All they know is that I sit at the desk. I tell them, hey, I'm the coolest person you ever want to have in this classroom. So don't abuse it. But if you need to leave out, just let me know. We're going to get through this 55 minutes very easily and quickly. However, for some reason, all that week, they decided that they wanted to do their own thing, which included eating in class, drinking in class, not alcoholic beverage, just, sodas or juice. What else did they do? Profanity just out of the frame or whatever the word is. And just totally disrespect, even walking out of the classroom without permission. So I was asked to come back to that particular classroom the next day or two. When I went back, I was already burning up fueling on the inside because I said, if they try that again today, I'm going to let them have it. And they tried it, and they tried me, Christy Taylor. And you know what? I let them have it.
Ooh.
Every word that they gave me all week, I gave it right back to them. And I told, I did.
Who would have thunk it?
I don't know, but you got some cussing Christians out there, and I was one of them that day. I ain't gonna even tell you wrong, because they gave it to me and I gave it to them. And I told them, I said, I told them my expectations when I first walked in that class. I said, I expect you guys to, I said, I'm going to respect you. So I always put it on myself first. I'm going to respect you. So I expect respect in return. Honey, I didn't get no respect in return, just as craziness. And I went in there and I went off on them kids, and they use the term on God, and I said, on God.
Uh-oh.
And then I said, forgive me, Father, I ain't talking about you. So
Evangelist Greg said, put your foot down, honey, and on God. I'm gonna say, and on God. Put it down on God. Put your foot down on God.
Because everything just is on God this and such on God. And just, seriously, Christy, sometimes I told my husband, I said, they act like I'm invisible. Now, mind you, I am probably smaller than many of them in that classroom, since they're all high school. But I can still be seen. I'm not invisible. And that was my point. I said, I'm not invisible. And you guys, I'm the only adult in this classroom. Y'all are totally disrespectful and rude. I said rude. And just in case you don't know what rude is, that means disrespectful. And I don't like it. And it ends today. On God.
On God. Come on, Black History.
I'm gonna knock you out today. On God. You're gonna get your black put out today. On God. And they looked at me like, what in the world just happened to this little bitty nice lady who I thought was nice and quiet? She gone. South Memphis is here. Memphis is here. And South Memphis will return to you if I ever have to come back in this classroom. You're going to get South Memphis. You're not going to get the nice lady. You're getting her. Should you give me that? Now, I'm going to say that too. Should you give me that, you're going to get her. But should you give the other, you're going to get the nice lady.
That's a term that they used to say.
It's so sad. It's so sad though, Christy, for real. And the teachers 3 doors down, they said, "Ooh, I heard you." And I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry." They said, No, they're going to be fine. That's what they need. Just watch tomorrow. They'll be better. And tomorrow, they were better. The next day, they were better. But I said, that's ridiculous. And it grieves me, seriously, that we have to talk to our children that's the language and that's the language that they understand. That grieves me. And I didn't like it, but I knew it had to be done. I'm sorry. It did. And no, I'm not sorry. No apologies. Because I was tired.
Beyonce said, sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. That's it.
I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. And see, what they just learned was some more Black history, that fat meat is greasy. They found out. Fat meat is greasy.
I know. I know that's right.
Fat meat is greasy.
Christy, I told one girl, I said, because she was sitting on top of the desk, I said, sit down, baby. Do you know she looked at me as if I was talking to my boot? Like I didn't say a word. Okay. Baby, have a seat. Baby, get down. And this time I'm saying it, baby. Have a seat. Get down and get up. Sit in the desk. She sat up there and looked at me, and that's when I yelled, and they looked like, whoa. No, matter of fact, they said, boo. Well, that right there, out the door. Just out the door. I'm not doing y'all. I'm not doing y'all today. Matter of fact, I ain't doing them no more. I ain't doing y'all no more. Y'all not gonna do that. And I told them there's a place for street language, and it's not school. Keep your street language in the street, because I do. I keep my street language in the street. So you keep yours in the street. You keep and bring your school language to school, because I do.
That was so exciting that I had to turn off my 9:30 alarm. I had to hear all of that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Turn that TV off. I didn't even hear it, Christy.
No. Fat meat is greasy. On God.
Oh God, telling you. So tired of them talking about no cap. I said, yeah, no cap, and you won't be getting no gown either if I had anything to do with it. They looking at me like, she is going off today.
Oh, we have failed collectively as a village.
That's what, and you know what? And I told them that I did. I did say that, and I did not say as a village. I said, I'm sorry, your parents, and I fought your parents. And if y'all mama listening, you did. If your daddy listening, you did. I say your parents have failed you, and so for me, I'm gonna apologize on behalf of your parents for failing you, because that's what has happened. That is what has happened, and I just pray that I don't, as I'm getting on them, whatever the word I'm looking for right now, then I hope that I'm not failing Olivia. So, that would be my prayer at this point. I don't think I am, but you just never can be too sure.
Well, all I'm saying is Mother Taylor would look me in that eye, get at and say, I'm disappointed in you. And that time I followed Brenda up the road and left Michael at Granddaddy's house, my tears didn't matter, and she gave me the switch too. And
I'm you, girl, that did not work for Olivia.
But I'm just saying the second
they
one.
They knew.
Well, you ain't got no switch. I don't know what you use.
Well, I don't know. No switch, but I'm saying just the disappointed words, like, oh,
well,
Olivia,
I'm
I'm
just
so
saying,
disappointed in you.
that was just my little sweetheart.
No tears, nowhere in sight.
Well, but as a result of me feeling that the greater society, the village, and the parents have failed these children, even today, I'm scheduled to go to a school that is a little challenged with these same behavioral issues. And what has been so striking to me is
God bless you.
I have been jumping around to different schools because I just need that kind of variety right now because this is all new to me. And it is so striking how different communities, same school district, same Black and brown children, racial makeup, and the behavior and the mindsets are different. And we could be 3 to 5 miles apart from different schools. So we're literally talking blocks of communities where, income level, socioeconomic situations. Everybody's not married in 2-parent home like you, but like my mom was single, 3 children she raised from as long as I knew. We never had a man in the home, that she probably coded on the side and left it out there.
That's okay, but that's not justifiable for.
That's my point. That's my point.
And
she came up at a time when it was not vogue to have your babies on the side without no father in the home. So she even had the societal pressures of why isn't your relationships working? Now it's almost like, child, I just wanted a baby. Like you want a pair of shoes or purse. Anywho, it's Black History Month, and we are celebrating and reflecting over the village and the need for us to return to what worked for us.
Right. And I told them, I said, and I do this because I love y'all, because I care. I'm correcting you because I care. Not because it wasn't really because I'm angry, but because I care, because they're ninth graders. And when they get out of this school, and then, they pull the same stunt at an employer's job, or, just in a relationship, they're going to have some challenges. What's funny? What happened?
Wait a minute. When you said
Where's my phone?
Wait a minute, Tina.
What'd I say?
When you said that when they get out and get a job, how come the first thing I thought about was Jack Pirtles that I went to 2 times last week?
What the world? I don't know how you think about Jack Pirtles. What happened? What you do?
Because the lady that was working there, can I take your order at the thing, had to be one of them kids 20 years ago.
Oh, okay. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
They gonna be, and I don't go to Jack Pirtles often, but sometimes you need that rice bowl with liver. But I'm just saying that them same kids who don't know how to mine today gonna be gainfully employed at Jack Pirtles.
Jack Pirtles tomorrow, right? And they think they're gonna have. I told them, I said, baby, Miss Pope got hers. Miss Pope got her 4-bedroom, 3-bath house 3-car garage with 12 cars in my driveway. My fence been standing in a playground in the backyard. My baby got a playroom and a game room. Miss Pope got hers. I don't need Miss Pope got hers. I don't need this. I am Black history. I am your today's Black history. You're looking at Black history. On God. And that's how I kept saying it. On God. Because you're getting on my nerves.
You know something? This is a great segue that you are actually living Black history. So can I just pause in this moment, shift as we get into the second half of the Taylor Tilton
Lord, I'm gonna have
show.
to get out of here because I can't find my phone.
The Taylor Tilton show, which is being brought to you by, I'm going to go ahead and say it for your behalf as you're looking for the phone.
Thank you, because I got to drive now. I got to get in the car. So yeah, keep talking.
The Taylor Tilton Show, which is brought to you by Christie Taylor Consultant. I am committed to those who want to increase their visibility.
We gotta go. Where's my phone?
All kinds of opportunities, as well as the Taylor Tilton Show is brought to you by the Podcast Center.
Call me. Call me on the 412 number, please.
Okay, y'all, we are live on the air. We are live on the air. She is looking for her phone. As we reflect on Black history, and she is Black history.
We are Black history, and they didn't know that. They didn't know anything they didn't know what else I did. They didn't know anything about the Podcast Center. They didn't know anything about, owning anything and being an on-air personality. They didn't know any of that. But I told them, and now Miss Pope, I respect you now. Yeah, and not I respect you now, but basically that's what they said in a nutshell, pretty much. Yeah, and I told him, I said, keep in mind too, you don't want to have to walk through the metal detector, not me, baby. Don't get it twisted. And they, whoa, she gangster, she lit. I don't care, lit or not. All I'm saying is, that's the side today that y'all have brought out, and I try to keep her suppressed. I promise I do, Christie Taylor. I keep her suppressed for the most part, but had to pull her out. I said, come on, girl. Come on, Sasha Fierce. You going with me today.
This show is brought to you by Beyonce.
I know that's right. Yeah, this is the second time you said that, right?
This Black History fact, the celebration of Black History Month began as Negro History Week, created in 1926 by Carter G. Woodson, a noted African-American historian, scholar, educator, and philosopher, and publisher who I know got a couple of switches. I know
you got a couple of switches.
You know he got switches and he did all that. And then check this out.
Oh, here it is. It's underneath my eyelashes. There they are. Oh, my eyelash glue.
Okay.
All right. Oh, yeah, because I gotta go. We gotta be somewhere at 10. Lord.
This Black History Month became a month in 1976, and the month of February, guess what, also coincides with the birthdays of Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln, who was noted for the Emancipation Proclamation. And let me tell you, we are Black history. And I just want to spit a little Black history as she puts her lashes, takes her lashes off of her phone. For Black history, let me just spit a little bit. Let the poet in me, the griot in me, on this date in 1929, the All-American.
Oh, Lord, I'm going to have to drive in the rain. Here goes.
I know, Rob. I'm just looking at that. Okay, so on this date, Black history, 1929, the All-Negro Hour premiered on American Broadcast Radio, which means the first radio program to feature Black performers exclusively. Shout out to all those who pioneered for Black media, including the All-Negro Hour. And then we got to roll it around to Memphis, Tennessee. Guess what? The first radio station in the U.S. programmed by and for African Americans, by us, for us, was WDIA. Did you know that?
I did know that.
Which was one of only 6 stations broadcasting in Memphis, Tennessee when it hit the airways in 1947. It was owned by John Pepper and Dick Ferguson, and they established the station at the historic 2074 Union Avenue. And of course, when I worked there, we were at 112 Union. Yes, WDIA definitely was the first Black formatted station. And of course, B.B. King's, Nat D. Williams, Rufus Thomas, Bobby Blue Bland. Now, I have to say, some people say, but it wasn't the first station. It wasn't the first Black station. It was the first formatted station, but the first Black-owned radio station. And see, Tina, who is living Black history right now, She will love this. In 1949, a bank president, yes, Black people, we bank and we own banks. Black president and Professor Jesse B. Blayton, he purchased a radio station for the price of, guess this girl, $50,000. It was the acquisition of 1,000 watt powered WERD. Officially became the country's first African American and station. And guess where it was? Atlanta.
What? Atlanta. Okay. Okay.
In the South, honey, the South. The South. Oh my goodness. Ooh, I'm not gonna tell you what I did. I'm not gonna tell you. Oh, but I gotta tell off for myself. What did I say I was cooking at the beginning of this show? What did I say I was cooking?
Oatmeal. Did you burn it?
Not the oatmeal, just the pan.
Oh Lord, you burnt the pan.
I'm capable of water. I'm capable of water and be on the show. Oh my goodness.
Lord, you'll never catch a man through the belly.
I can't catch him. He's gonna have to show enough catch me. He's gonna have to
through
catch
the belly.
I can't catch through the belly. Well,
we're gonna have to get a different route for you. We're gonna have to use something other than food.
Well,
we might need a fishing rod.
Okay. So wait a minute. Evangelist said no cap, no gown. Ooh. Peer pressure as well. Now, of course, she's talking about that. Small package, big bang. Yes, Tina Tilton is a small package, but she's a big bang. And I'm telling you, we just wanted to make sure that we recognize our Black history. I had to spit a little Black history on this Black history last final Tuesday of this year. And can I just real quick, as you're driving home, some more Black history. I thank God for being a female Black, for having my own TV show, Porch Talk, under Deborah McClennan, Black female owner of SVP TV Network. That's right. We are still creating Black history right now. I am a Black radio personality, TV podcast host. Tina is I am the owner of Radio Girl Media. I got several shows, including the Christie Taylor Show, which is coming on at 10 o'clock on Comcast 31 in Memphis, also Chattanooga, Rome, Georgia, Florence, Alabama, and Tina Tilton's The Blend is also coming on at 10:30, and she's the owner of the Podcast Center in Tina Tilton Productions. So Black History every day. I
know that's right. And with you saying that, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can now.
Can you hear me?
Whatever else is going on in the car too, I can hear that. Oh Lord, did she just drop out? So here we go.
1 week. Okay, nope, in 2 weeks.
Okay, you're back.
Okay. I said, with saying that, we're headed into a new market in 2 weeks.
Come on, Black history.
Come on, where we going? You want to know? Y'all want to know? Want me to tell you?
Okay, hold on. Let me get this straight. Okay, we're in Memphis, Tennessee. I'm just going to go by Chattanooga. Mm-hmm. Then we went to Rome, Georgia, Florence, Alabama,
Georgia. Yeah, you guys say it.
What other international name that we possibly? Paris, Tennessee.
No, not Paris, but I do. Sam and I, we like Paris, Tennessee. We like going there.
Where we going, Tina Tilton?
Our next stop is where my husband is from. We're going to Huntsville.
We're going to Sam's house.
We're going to, you know what? That would be a great tour. Yes, I can bring you with us. We're going to Sam's house. We're going to Huntsville in March.
Wait a minute. Sam grew up in Huntsville, and we're going to go to his house where we're going to get a chance to have grits and eggs and wave at people on the porch.
Oh, yeah. You'll get to feel real Tipton County-ish. You'll feel right at home. And because his dad is going to make sure everything is all right. Daddy Pope be cooking up some food, honey. Daddy Pope 85, 86, and still be cooking up some stuff. I promise you. And it's delicious.
See what I'm saying? See, that's what I need. See, now you done spoke all of God in that. Huntsville, Alabama. Here we come. Tina Tilton is going to put me in the van with the family, and I'm going to Huntsville and find me a man that will cook into his 80s for me. See, look how God did that. Love is on the menu.
And so is oxtail soup, because Daddy Pope cooks oxtail soup for me when I get there.
What? Oxtail?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had oxtail soup. But
You never had oxtail soup?
I'll try it. If a black man is cooking it, I'm eating it. Okay, at this point, shucks. If I can burn a pot, I can eat oxtail soup cooked by a black man.
Yes.
Niggas can't be choosy at this point.
Oh, I had never had oxtail soup either, but
Is
when
it
they
good?
prepared it, it was good. Yes,
Like,
it's just oxtails with what's in there, babe? Corn, I think, and green beans, potatoes.
wow. Black history all day, Black history every day on the menu. Oxtail soup, Huntsville, Alabama. Here we come. We going to Sam's hometown. We're gonna turn it out.
Yeah, so Mama Pope and Daddy Pope, they'll be able to see us every week starting in March. They've been
The
asking
Taylor
about it. So I
Tilton
said, we're
Hour.
coming. We're coming.
Oh, wow. The Taylor Tilton Hour, which is our TV shows back to back. The Christie Taylor Show, followed by Tina Tilton's The Blend. Matter of fact, it's coming on in 10 minutes right here in Memphis, Chattanooga, Rome, Georgia, Florence, Alabama. Even as Tina is riding through the rain.
Yeah, can you hear it? It's pretty loud too.
No, I can't hear the rain, but I see the rain. I see the rain on my window.
Oh, it's loud through here. Yeah.
Wow. Now y'all be safe now. Y'all be safe out there. Now, of course, whatever
I
happened,
know.
your picture faded away when you dropped out and came back in. So it's
That's
all
what
good.
my mom said. My mom said, I can't see your picture now. And I'm like, oh, I see it.
Oh, on your end? No, we can't see it on this end. But you know something? We know you're gorgeous,
Oh,
even in the rain.
I'll tell you. I am beautiful no matter what they say.
Well, you know
Christina
something?
Aguilera.
I'm gonna send some prayers your way. That's right, because we know you listen to The River.
You ain't right. My husband's looking at me like, I'm going to teach you some voice lessons, sweetheart.
Please,
That's what
please,
he's looking at me like.
please.
He knows I do it every time. I do it I was the singer, quote unquote, in the house because oh, you don't hear me? Hello, are we on the air? Are we on the air? Are we on the air?
We're on the air. We're on the air.
Oh, cool.
And guess what?
Cool.
This Black History show is about to wrap up because while you are slipping and sliding through the rain to school,
I ain't
send
slipping.
prayers and angels.
I ain't going to no school.
Where you going this morning?
No, we are going to look at well, May is National Foster Care Month, and we are big advocates of foster care. So we're looking to have another concert with Sam and his sound in May. So right now we're going to view 3 facilities today that we may be interested in.
Last year I had a chance to stand in for you and host. Oh my God, I'm super excited. Wow, the year has passed that quickly.
You'll be at it again. See, you free, so we gonna make sure that we put you on schedule.
Right. I'll be back. I'll be look with bells on. With bells on. Oh my God, good. Okay.
That's what friends are for. Don't get me started on that song.
Hey, Evangelist Donnie Briggs, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Yeah, she said, I hear you. Yes. Well, I'm really excited that you and Sam are continuing to raise awareness about foster care. And I will continue to raise awareness about Black history because Black history is future history and our children are the future. So we just have to definitely, she said, wait a minute. She's going to get put down on program. Evangelist Donnie Briggs said, put my name on a list of singers, Tina. All right, now. Y'all going to have a whole.
It's just, thank you, Miss Briggs. It really is only him and the band. But I appreciate the offer.
Oh, so it's just them in concert. Okay, that's right. Last year. And of course, we had representatives from youth villages came and some families that also spoke about that. And of course, Tina is hitting those wires and the technical difficulties, and hopefully she'll come back before we totally wrap up. But I am so excited that you all hung out with us yet again.
Hello.
And she's back.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Out of image, but
I was asking, who do you have today on your show?
Actually, I wanted to do a repeat of last week because I had such a great time interviewing Keith Childress. He is originally from New Jersey, and he is a phenomenal singer, composer. I had the joy of knowing him when I went to Oral Roberts University in the 1980s, and he has toured the world, and music has actually been recorded by his music, like even Byron Cage, Bishop Jakes, his choir. I mean, he's a phenomenal. So I just think that it's worthy of a replay. And so the Christie Taylor Show replay will be on at 10 o'clock. Keep your dress. And what happens on Tina Tilton's The Blend?
Oh Lord, I can't hear him out.
Uh-oh. Tina Tilton, can you hear me? Oh my goodness. Okay, so hey.
So yeah, congratulations, Christy.
So who's on your show, Tina?
I
Uh-oh.
himself as Michael James. Let me get backtrack. Miscellaneous is a rapper, but Michael James is a comedian. So he's rebranded himself, and now he's doing comedy.
Wow. So
If you heard anything that I just said.
Okay, I believe I heard you say Tina Tilton's The Blend will be featuring Miscellaneous, the former rapper who's now a comedian who goes by the name
Of Michael James. Uh-huh.
Wow.
And they have an event coming up on the 27th at oh gosh, well, you have to watch The Blend. It's on there. But they've got a comedy event coming up on the 27th of February.
Wow. Hey, you all. I don't know what kind of show we had today, but I will say that it was spirited. The Taylor Tilton Show. It's live. You know, I almost did this from my bed, but I'm glad I got up because I think I would have been asleep if I had stayed in bed and done the show. So that's how I'm just letting y'all know how I'm feeling. Hey, Tina.
Yes.
Ain't it time to go?
It is, and I'm so proud of my.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Okay, pick up from I'm so proud of my husband.
He's such a good driver in the rain. He's so patient. You haven't heard him one time say, "Move, get out the way. Are you crazy? Don't you see me?" Not a one time. That would be me all over the place. Move. That's your lane. Get in your lane. Stay in your lane.
So we know two places when her South Memphis Tina comes out, her Saucy Fears. One is when the young people in the classroom disrespect her to the highest, and when she has road rage. Okay, now we know. Okay. I gotta surrender the show because Tina is definitely hitting all the hot spots where there are no hot spots. So Tina.
Yes. Thank you for coming out. God bless. Good night.
Good night.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. A comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. A comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Get it.